Why the moon? And as we come upon the 50th anniversary of the first successful moon launch, manned moon, that's hard to say, manned moon launch. I mean, we had men on the moon. But why the moon?
Well, the easy answer is it's the closest neighbor. Going up into space, yeah, that's a little tricky. Once you get outside the atmosphere, planes can't cut it anymore.
Right.
You've got to have a rocket. So that's the first step. But then where do you go once you get out into space? Well, the nearest place to go is the moon, and everything else is really far away by comparison.
You brought visual aids. What's up with this?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to demonstrate one of the things we're big on in the planetarium is the idea of scale. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with the Earth being a little less than a 1 inch ball here, the moon should be about 1/4 of the size.
Okay.
So I picked something that's a little too big, frankly, but the real interesting part of this to me is where along this scale, if this is about the right scale for size, what's the right distance for the moon? Because the moon looks kind of small when you look up at it in the sky.
Sure.
And of course it's very, very far away. All right, so let me start to move it here. Let's see if I can, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off the clip and move it down the line where it belongs.
Oh. Boy, I would have gotten that answer wrong. Big time.
So 30 Earth diameters away. And this relationship usually catches everybody by surprise. It's 250,000 miles.
250,000 miles, just say that.
It's hard to even conceive of what that means. Because the Earth itself, 1,000 miles to the East Coast, about 1,000 miles to Denver, about 2,000 miles to Los Angeles.
Put that in perspective,
Yeah,
right?
what is a quarter of 240,000 miles to the moon? How do we relate to that?
Why was the moon landing important in 1960?
Neil Armstrong, I think, said it in a way that seems to capture it. He said it gave us the possibility that we could actually leave the Earth and go to a different body in our universe for the very first time. Up until then, there was no realistic concept of the fact that we could actually leave this planet. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could fly around and come down again.
Right.
We could go up into space and come back down again. But actually leaving and going to someplace else, this was the first time ever we were suddenly free of the Earth.
Thank you for joining us. We've been talking to Ronn Kistler with WKU's Astronomy Department, and we're coming to you from the Bike Rack Bistro. This is Coffee Near Me. I'm Barbara Deeb. And remember, you can keep the conversation going. Who would you like to have coffee with? Who would you, living or dead? Just say it.
Ooh.
Don't think too much.
Living or dead? Well, so how about Neil Armstrong to start with?
All right, Neil Armstrong it is. I'll drink to that. Thank you so much.